Next up, Valve is supposedly making a Steam Pal, which is a Switch-like portable gaming PC, and they are very late to the party, because if you've watched Low Spec Gamer or Linus Tech Tips, you'd know that there are a lot of these computers out there already, and I don't know that Valve necessarily has anything unique to offer it. I could be mistaken, I would love to be surprised. But along with that, like, yeah, they're making a handheld, cool, whatever. I don't see the point. Okay, so I have an issue with these little handheld gaming computers, and I always have, because they're cool conceptually. Like, yeah, you get basically a Nintendo Switch that runs PC games and whatever, but you can only fit such a degree of specs in there, so they end up being a fairly low-spec gaming experience, and they end up being super expensive, so the specs you were getting for the money is not worth it really at all. Well, that is kind of a problem, because if you're going to play on a low-spec device, you should pay low-spec prices, and if you're going to pay on a high-end device, then that's what you're paying for with high-end prices. And for a lot of these portable computers, you could get a decent, like, really powerful gaming laptop and an Xbox controller and have almost the same experience. Well, a better gaming experience, but almost the same portable experience. And so I've never personally, like, understood the appeal, but I've never used one. So maybe I'm just ignorant and waiting to be convinced by actually trying one. But what I do find weird is, along with the Steam Pal, they have been releasing or beta testing updates to the Steam UI, including this big zoomed in version of the downloads UI, which looks kind of neat and a little bit fancier, but it isn't that different from the existing downloads page. It just takes up more space and is less space efficient. There's less games on screen and things like that. So I'm not a fan of everything moving to like giant buttons and using my space less, because that kind of defeats the purpose of having a high DPI display if everything's going to be supersized and take up more space than it did before. I just get annoyed by little stuff like that.